Hello, YouTube. How are you? Happy holidays. Isn't it a wonderful time to learn piano while we're stuck in the house with COVID-19 things going on? Today, I'm going to work on a little bit with you intermediate pianists on a Christmas song, Away in the Manger. People ask me all the time, well, what do you mean by intermediate pianist? I think it's mostly, there's different answers to that. It's mostly what you're doing with your left hand. Most of the time when I'm in the intermediate mode, I'm probably playing a lot of single notes or octaves. We went over that a lot in our previous videos. Once you get to be advanced, your left hand is taking over more of a role. Rootless voicings, for example. That first chord I played was it's an F minor 7. I certainly could have played an F minor 11. Add a little bit more flavor to it. That kind of thing. But what I mean by intermediate is your left hand is really probably in the arena of here's a left hand voicing or a 10. No, in this case I was playing a minor chord there. Here's my left hand voicing. When you get to more advanced, you leave the bass player to play that F. You go up here, maybe you might play this. Leaves your right hand. That's kind of where I draw the line. And one day I might start making some more advanced videos, but I see this void, this la-la land with the intermediate. By the way, that's not a criticism. There is absolutely nothing wrong with playing this. People play octaves, root fifths, octaves, or root fifths ninths, or root fifth tenths. You could do that your whole life and you'd be just fine. Now those of you advanced players out there, you're probably going to search for different things to do with your left hand, which frees your right hand up. Now I did make a video on that very topic. Once you get to rootless voicings, what chords do you do in your right hand? I'll give you an example just to tease you a little bit. Let's say if I'm playing a D minor chord, rootless, what do I do in this hand? I just go down a whole step, play a major triad. If you're into that, now that we're getting into advanced level there. Okay, the other thing is that every time we approach a song, we are letting that song teach us as much as we're learning. We're letting that the best teacher in the world are songwriters. So if it's good enough to make it to a staple song like Away in the Manger, there's something that song can teach us. And we want to find out what it is. So, as you can see if you subscribe to my channel, my style is not to get it up to performance standards. If I can show you the voicings and you go practice, you can get it up to a beat or whatever. That's just a matter of practice. So, we're going to start off this song with a B flat chord. The key is E flat. So we're going to start off with some kind of B flat chord. That's the in Away in the Manger. Here's my left hand. Here's my right hand. Now, is that the only way to play this B flat chord? Oh, of course not. I love this sound of this is what's called a chordal voicing. Just go up in fourth C. What's a fourth above C? F. Fourth above F is B flat. I need this note to make it a B flat dominant 7. So I just put it in the left hand. So instead of playing octaves, I dropped it down. Here's the octave voicing. Here's a 7th voicing. Okay, so we have away. Now that's money. I shouldn't have to explain this one if you watch my previous videos. That's a standard E flat major voicing. So we have away. So I'm trying to hold these voicings in case you want to play them or copy them or write them down or whatever you want to do. Notice I have 2 E flats. I could include this B flat here. Could play a 9. You can reach that. A 10th works. So we have away. Now we got some melody notes to play. Now, those of you, if your ear's coming along, you can hear that we're heading for the 4 chord. So we need an approach to that A flat. So that's a B flat minor. I could have played it here. And to me, that works on a jazz song, but that's a little thick for this particular song, so I'll thin it out a little bit. So that is a 2-5-1 to the 4 chord. So we started with a 5-1 progression to 1. Now we got a 2-5-1 to the 4 chord. 10,000 songs do this. Just approach the 4 chord, the A flat. I happen to put a nice little sweet A flat 2. That note, that's the 2nd. Back to the 1 chord. Now, what's another way we could have gotten to the 4 chord? Let's go old school. So we had, right? There's our 1 chord. Now what's this? This is an E flat 7. That's the 5 of 4. That 2 will take me to the 4 chord. So a more modern way to do it would be old school, which is just as nice, would be just go right to an E flat 7. Either way, you're going to end up at the 4 chord. Goes back to 1. Okay, so these chords have progressions that are recognizable. We see them in song after song after song after song, so we just recognize it, and that's the essence of playing by ear. Okay, let's see, what's the next chord? I think it's an F minor. B flat chord. Got that sweet 2 in there again. Now I need a E flat 7. Section is the same as the first bar we just played. This time we're going to do a 7 chord. Now remember the last time I made a video a few days ago, I talked to you guys about diminished chords. You can throw them in whenever you feel like it. Here's a good spot to throw it in. This time we're going to do a 2-5-1. Now I'm on the 4 chord. I'm on an A flat. I'm going to go to an A minor or A diminished. Just took advantage of a bass line. A flat, A, B flat. Here's an F minor 7. I could certainly put this B flat in there. That suspends it and gives it that sweet minor 11 sound. And oh, by the way, what do I have in my right hand? Another chordal voicings. Love those chordal voicings. Add a little motion in the left hand. B flat. I'm throwing in this second in the B flat, and here's the dominant chord. Where's your ears say I want to go? To a 2-5-1 to get me home. Now there I'm playing a B flat 7 with a flatted 9, which means I'm now, there's that diminished. Just happen to be playing this one part with my left hand. Let's do that 2-5-1 home and take another way home. This time I'm at, here's my right hand. My left hand is just on a standard. Now I'm going to drop these two notes right here down a half step, and now I have what's called a tritone substitution. So it's a 2, 5, 1, or it's a 2, flat 2, 1. So lots of ways to fool around and voice chords within the E flat scale, but when you work on a song like this, it's transferable to other songs. Okay, subscribe if you like it. I like making these videos for those of you who are taking your piano playing up into the intermediate level. Now for you advanced guys, take this same song, find some rootless voicings, put them in your left hand, and frees up your right hand to really make some interesting sounds from the piano. If you happen to be in the Detroit area, and again, nothing wrong with being a beginner either. If you need beginner lessons, just drop me a comment or give me a call, and we can take care of you guys too. Happy holidays and happy practicing.